Shay, Colonel Monroe told us what happened.
You, sir, are a fool. But thanks.
Master Cormac, I am sorry to bother you when you were barely out of your sick bed.
No, I've had enough of being cooped up.
Then perhaps you could get a friend of mine out of trouble. He discovered a nest of criminals developing strange weapons. Look at these. Bullets as loud and bright as firecrackers. If we might have a moment alone. His name is Christopher Gist. And he might be in over his head. I fear these brutes will hang him like a dog.
I will not let those outlaws have another victim.
Good. The villains are entrenched at Old Fort Arsenal. I have urgent business in Albany. Please tell Master Gist to join me there.
Did you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old fort.
Oh, 'twould be a shame to miss that.
Christopher Guest. I'm Shane Cormac.
John! But what are you doing here, if you don't mind asking?
The Colonel sent me.
Good show, Shay. Ran them right out of their own den.
Well, I was looking for a new place to live.
Well, don't put your name on the door yet. There may be a few men left on their ship. Look, the bird is nested right over there.
The Morgan. What is she doing there? That's my ship, friend. Begging your pardon, but I must go fetch her back from those louts.
Oh, wait! I can hardly let you do that alone.
Help me if you can, then.
Keep your wits about you, Shay. Criminals are everywhere, and most of them look just like law-abiding citizens.
And they've been harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son. Careful now. These ruffians can be anywhere. You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter. Tell you what, I shall find a new crew for your vessel, in case you have to leave post-haste.
So long, dragon. I got you, boy!
What in God's name are you doing?
Now you see me? Now you die! I got you!
That was a grenade! My skin! Run! Help me! Stop you! You! She's a fine ship. And true to my word, I found a crew for her. I did leave one position unfilled, though. Tell me, Shay, do you have a first mate?
He's long gone.
Then I apply for the post, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
As your first mate, may I suggest our next destination? The Colonel will be expecting me to report back.
My thoughts exactly. Colonel Monroe said he'd be in Albany.
Splendid!
The Colonel waits on Albany. I wonder what he has in mind for us to do next.
Us? I thought you just wanted to check in with Monroe. Not sign me up for the army.
down all those rocks, Captain.
Not at all, Shay. But I admire the Colonel's ideals and want to make them happen.
Captain's taking a cold bath.
Get the maids free!
Loose sails! Let's catch the wind!
Safe and sound at home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and sound at home again. Let the waters roar, Jack. Long we've tossed on a rolling main. Now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmate. Roddy, 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 Rido. Since we sailed from Plymouth Town, 4 years gone.
Those all but mates!
Was there ever a chummy?
Anchor!
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that.
Captain's at the helm!
What sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
I've heard they steal from civilians and resell essential goods for 10 times the price.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned. Colonel, you would guess here see it's fine. There's something in the water, or in the whiskey.
Now why do you say that, Master Cormac?
I think Shay here is skeptical about our intentions towards our fellow man.
I understand, but there is no need. I simply want these colonies to be a place of safety, development, and purpose.
Funny. I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in and of itself.
Says you. I think it's a fine end to a game of cards.
Ease off the wind! All in all sail!
Fresh carrots, potatoes, leeks.
Tools of a
Pourquoi est-on venu ici? Il n'y a que des bêtes sauvages partout à la ronde. Ces animaux admirent pour les...
Allez, maniez-vous un peu. Je sais que vous vous emmerdez, mais c'est pas une raison pour être moins vigilant. Jean et la Violette, vous allez patrouiller le côté nord.
Thank you for holding that.
Non, pitié, derrière. Je suis innocent, ne me faites pas de mal.
No table worth the name should be without my vengeance.
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more firepower. We will need more powerful guns before we approach that fort. Go to your Splendid! That fort and the defenders will tremble before the Morrigan.
Captain has the head!
Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer little resistance.
I rather hope the frog's off or some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Gist. There's plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. But we will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in like a wounded bear.
Target shake! Knock her down like a game of ninepins!
Begin by hitting her towers.
As the Colonel says!
Miss! Damn! Enemy heading for us, sir!
Enemies firing! Fire!
Damage here!
Brace for impact!
We've been hit! Go to the flag!
Fire!
Ready, Captain!
Fire! Fire!
Captain, put a shot through her there! That's their weak spot! Away
Fire!
from us, sir!
Fire!
They're long guns, they're hit, sir!
Fire!
That's their weak spot! Take the shot, sir!
Fire!
One there, sir!
Fire!
There, Captain! Good shot and finish her! On your...
Loose and trim too! As much sail as you can!
That's got them!
These waters are well guarded, sir.
Trim the yards!
Superb! Now find the fort commander! Anchor away!
Quoi? J'ai une question à te poser.
Ah, tu veux t'enfuir, rends-toi!
Le chasseur?
Say, it has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes. from Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Belshazzar!
Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
Let the vultures leave.
Ah, but then I would tell your brothers that you are alive. You have to kill me, Shay.
You really think we can't catch you?
You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you. Tell me, what are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I am merely a delivery man.
And may your final delivery be swift. Belshazzar was right. I had no other choice. If the assassins find out I'm alive, they'll come after me.
While you were busy taking down that fort, I happened to stumble upon the treasury.
You don't say.
It was the damnedest thing. Well, in any case, amongst other things, I found maps and charts detailing various French trade routes.
What are you thinking, guest?
I thought perhaps we could use them to help the Royal Navy and fill our pockets. I stored these maps in your cabin, Captain, should you wish to use them.
Till you get back.